You see, dear one, you don't have to worry about whether you believe in God or not. The important thing is that God believes in you. And because of that, you've come into existence and being from nowhere to an eternity in heaven, born of Him. In eternal terms, you're made. Not because of your faith, but because of His. It's your gratitude that seals this. You long for Him to be. That's because of who you are. Child of God. And therefore, you have life eternal. It's just that being here, in the world of the transitory, light and dark, good and bad, time, change, uncertainty, you come to know your being becomes full. You love God forever. That's the great achievement of this life. And you can reach out and take that now. Kingdom of Heaven is at hand. And when you do reach out, just loving Him while He dwells in you, you realize it. And all is well. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Look, you do realize, don't you? Believes. Believes. To be living is what belief is. Life. Living. To be living. You can't live without belief. You believe you're a person. You don't know it. You can't be sure. How could you prove it? And to who? And how long will the proof last? How long do you last? Extremely temporary. And what do you mean by a person anyway? Do you mean the fingernails and the hair that you throw away each day? Skin that comes off the body? The limbs that you might lose through accident? Do you really think that you are the body? No. You think you're the mind, but you don't know it. You have no idea of the nature of the mind. It's trust. It's believing. You hold the view that, and you live according to that view. And that view is incredibly dominated by what your values are, the which you did not form. They formed as a consequence of what you started with, and how you responded to whatever happened to you from the beginning of your consciousness and earlier, perhaps. Perhaps you are thought. Perhaps that's the reality you really experience. The experience is all in terms of thought. If you are not thinking about it, it's as if it didn't happen. The most secular person you will ever meet is actually a bundle of belief and trust and hope and values and thoughts and consequence and purpose accordingly and judgment, evaluation accordingly and change accordingly. We are, as the Buddhist puts it, simply the focus of causes and conditions, the which we identify as self and trust, in some sense in its autonomy and being and continuity and identity, who you are. We are being, life, belief. It's in the word. To be. Be is for born, of course, baby, birth. E, what God adds, life. He breathed into the dust that they made and formed man. He breathed into it, and it became a living soul. Soul bound, sold to the earth by gravity, if you like. This world, in some sense, the gravity of desires, of wants, of purpose, of hopes, of intention, of propensity, of value, belief, trust. That's who we are. Spirit. Simple as that. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. But I say unto you, follow the sounds. B for birth. I, the small I, the birth of the baby. The U, the small I. L, the life, love, Lord. E, not just what God adds, but a double portion of himself. That's equality, goodness, that it's something fantastic, something off the planet. Double E, a double portion. You know, the 10, 2 lots of 5, 5th letter of the alphabet. Double E is God's perfect and complete law. Wow, haven't you noticed the 2 lots of digits on the hands of yours? 10 fingers, or fingers and thumbs if you like. 2 lots of 5. That's how he's made you. He's speaking to you. Belief, Father, fun, faith, future, 4. Four is what man adds. After the Trinity, you see, in the sort of numbering system. Well, perhaps not what man adds, but the creation. Well, I'm not sure. I must check it sometime. F. Faith. Belief, you see? Belief. I'm not saying anything profound here, dear one. I'm just tracing what sounds we have inherited and what they seem to mean. I take it that the whole of creation is in some sense sound, vibration, from atomic movement to the hum of the whole universe. When Eastern religions and even Christianity turns to sound, song, in worship, is a transcendence. And potentially, I guess if you get the sounds in some harmonious, right form. The Om or the Amen, deep note, I don't know, whatever it is, so many hertz or something, or perhaps a combination of such. Reminds me of the notion of the bells of Tartaria and their conceivable effect on life forms. I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.